sing. What's
Let's see, your
Vic, what page?
Brown is on page
Oh, Brown.
6.
Good morning, Ms. Brown. Ma'am, you're charged with assault, bodily injury. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, ma'am. Okay.
On July 24th, 2024, officers were dispatched to an assault in progress. Officers spoke with the complainant, who was a caregiver at a group home where the defendant is a client. The complainant stated that she asked defendant to shower to get ready for a daycare facility. The defendant began yelling and calling her all kinds of derogatory names. The defendant then started punching her in the face and bit down on her right thumb. The complainant stated the defendant began grinding her teeth on her thumb as the complainant's thumb was in the defendant's mouth, causing severe pain for approximately 1 minute. The complainant stated that she used her left hand to try to push the defendant's face back away from her as she attempted to pull her thumb out of the defendant's mouth at the same time. Defendant admitted to biting the complainant on her right thumb and stated that she tried to rip off the complainant's thumb when she bit her. The defendant further stated that the complainant assaulted her with her fist in the back of her head. Witnesses confirmed the defendant attacked the complainant by biting her on her hand and stated that she did not observe the complainant assault the defendant. The doctor, who was a plastic surgeon and hand specialist, stated that complainant had the bone on her right thumb bitten through and it would require surgery to repair along with possible rehab. The doctor was unable at the time to determine if there was ligament damage or if there would be a long-term loss of function or functionality to the appendage.
You're lucky you're not charged with aggravated assault, ma'am. Be facing up to 20 years in prison. How old are you?
18.
Ms. Brown, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. Are you here with anyone today? Are you here with anyone today? How did you get here? Uber. Okay. This is what we're going to do, ma'am. I will appoint you a lawyer today. Are you still living in the same group home as this one, or did you get moved to another one? Okay. I'm going to tell you something that if you continue to fight and act like this, you're going to alienate every group home, and then you're going to end up on the street. If you end up on the street, you will do damn near anything just to survive, including giving yourself up. If you know what I mean. Life on the street is extremely rough. It's not fun and it's dangerous. Who knows who you'll meet, what you'll do, how you'll end up. It's not good. Do you understand? So when you're in a group home, be nice. It's not hard. And if you get upset, aggravated, find another release. But if I find that you start acting like this again, I will put you in jail. You need to understand that you don't have anyone that's going to bond you out. So if I put you in jail, even at $100 bond, you don't have anyone that's going to make it, and you'll be stuck like Chuck in there until this thing is over with, which would be the better part of a year. Do you understand? Okay. For now, I'm going to have you sign a reset with Victoria. Then I'm going to have you take a seat. I'm going to find you a lawyer, and then we'll figure out where we go from here. Okay? Please. So,
Judge, does she need the financial today?
no. Are you taking any medication, man? What do you take? Guys, keep it down, please. Do you take 1, 2? How many do you take? I take 10. Wow. What happens when you don't? You know, it seems to me that when you take it, good things happen. right? That's the idea, right? Because what happens a lot of times when people take medication like this, they start feeling good. They come to the conclusion, hey, I don't need this anymore. I feel great. You know, everything's going well. I don't need it anymore. They stop taking it and things spiral out of control again. That's the wrong thing to do. Just keep taking it. When this happened, had you missed a dose? Okay, you can't. I am now making that also as a condition of your bond, that you must take all prescribed medication. And if you don't, then it will give us cause to revoke your bond and put you in jail. And then we'll administer the medication in jail. So we can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. That depends on you. What else are you doing with your life? Are you in high school? Wonderful. What's going to happen with your life now? That's great. Have you applied? Are you in, or what's going on with that?
Kind of find out where she's gonna be at and starting the process.
Are you allowed to work? Do you have a job? Perhaps you should do something. You know, when you have too much time on your hands, self-destructive things start happening. It's good to either, have a job, get in school, something that get your brain to move and to think and get yourself to do things. It occupies your time, you learn, and you might even make some money from it. So you need to find something to do, but just besides sit and vegetate at home. When is the last time you were in school? So did you just graduate from high school?
This year.
Great. Okay. We need to make a plan on how to move forward. You need something to do with your life. I think school's great. The more school you do, the better your life's going to be. You'll earn more. You'll have more knowledge. That's what you should do, in my opinion. Now, you don't have to do it. Perhaps get a job. But something has to happen. I'm going to set your case off a couple of weeks. I want you to contemplate and think about what you want to do these next couple years of your life. Do you want to go to school, or do you want to get a job? But I want you to find something to do, not just sit in the home and do nothing. That's not productive. When you come back here in a couple of weeks, I want to know what you're doing and what plan that you've set in motion. If you haven't done anything, then you and I are going to create a plan by ourselves of what to do. Do you understand? Okay, you've got 2 weeks. I want you back here in 2 weeks, and I want to see that you're continuing to take your medication. Do you have any questions? Okay, once you get on the straight and arrow, and that I know you're being productive, I will start waiving your appearance little by little so you don't have to come to court. But up to get to that point, I need to know that you're doing something with your life and not just sitting in a couch watching TV all day. All right? Okay, we'll see you in a couple weeks. Thanks, Josh. She must sign conditions before she's allowed to leave.